Namaste. Good morning, everybody. How are you today? Thank you for tuning in for some time together where we can do some yoga and share some energy and some support and love. So you found Yoga with Lisa, SXM. This is the home base for super gentle stretch and breathe yoga. If it's good for you, you're welcome to join us every Tuesday and Thursday, 10 o'clock St. Martin time. That's right, we're coming to you from St. Martin in the Caribbean. And I should have a beautiful beach background, but all I have is my yoga room in my house in Dutch Quarter in St. Martin. So, you do what you can. So let's go ahead and get started today. Everybody ready? Get on that yoga mat. Find yourself in a comfortable seated position. As long as your back is straight, you can be seated in any way that is comfortable for you. Good morning, Audrey and Craig. It's nice to see you guys all the way from your new home in, I'm thinking Asheville, North Carolina. Is that correct? I'm trying to remember. Okay, let's take a moment to just sit and breathe. Close the eyes. Try to release your ego. Release your mental dialogue that's always sort of running in the back of your head, all the things you need to do. Let all that go for now. Take a moment to just be with yourself. Feel whatever you feel in the body. Who else is joining? Oh, nice. Okay, so take a moment. Breathe deep. And as you breathe in, let me gently suggest that you visualize pouring a glass of water from a pitcher to a tall, clear glass of water. Imagine the sound of the water as it hits the bottom of the glass and splashes clean and clear and cool. That can be the air breathing in through the nose and coming all the way to the deepest part of your belly and then filling all the way up to the throat. Visualize you're filling that glass of water all the way up to the top. You can even let it in your mind just overflow the top of the glass and splash down on the table. Let your air flow in easily and fill you up like a glass of water. When it's time to exhale, just let it go in a natural, easy way, like a balloon deflating. All levels at once is fine. Breathe in. Fill that glass again. And let it go. Let's do 2 more long, slow, deep, full breaths just like that. Nice. And now we're just going to let the head drop. And you can round your back a little bit, slump your shoulders, and find a balance point so you can just sit without any effort in the muscles. Let the head hang down in front of your chest. Let all your stress exit the body, leaving you still and at ease, in balance. And then if it suits you, maybe just begin to shift your weight on your hips left and right and let your head just roll around in the front of your chest. Lovely. That's just a nice way to get started. Returning to a straight back, lift that beautiful face up, and let's take a moment to just look left and right as we breathe in and out. Look over your right shoulder, look over your left shoulder. Don't force your neck to go where it's not happy. Just let it move through its range of motion. Acknowledge the edge of your range of motion. Keep breathing in and out. back to the center. We're just going to take a moment to drop the right ear down to the right shoulder, or think about lifting that corner of your jaw right in front of your earlobe as if you're trying to reach that up. Again, don't force anything, just let your body move to its edges, the edge of its range of motions. And that's where we breathe deep and just attempt to let the body relax and slowly expand the range of motion over time, not in 1 minute, not in 1 day. So this type of yoga is a very patient type of yoga. Bring the head up, breathe in. Exhale, let's drop the left ear down by the left shoulder. And do take a moment to just keep those shoulders down towards the ground. Now some people's head may actually turn all the way sideways, and that's cool if that's good for you, but don't feel like you have to do that. You may notice as I go back and forth, I'm not really tilting my head that far, but I still get a good stretch in the neck and in the shoulders. Inhale up, exhale down the other way. Inhale up, exhale down. Keep both shoulders released. Inhale up. Last time, exhale down. Wonderful. Bring that beautiful head straight up and lift the arms straight out from your shoulders and bring them slowly up overhead as you inhale. We're going to try and pull some mangoes out of the tree. You can look up, take one hand at a time, reach up and grab a mango and pull it down. Reach up and pull it down. If mangoes aren't your thing, then you can pull apples out of a tree, or bananas, or pears, whatever appeals. Lemons, maybe. Reach up and pull it down. Reach up. Pull it down. Keep breathing. Nice. All right, both arms just float up, reach up, and take a big breath in. Exhale, bring them straight out from your arms. We're going to bring them forward, palms facing each other, and then bring them all the way back, as far back as you can. Squeeze those shoulder blades, push your chest forward, put a smile on your face. Big breath in. Exhale, bring the hands in front, and let's crisscross a little bit. Notice which arm is on top. Open wide, lift the face, big breath in. And exhale, bring the hands in front and crisscross at the elbows or wherever your arms can crisscross. Keep holding them strong and reaching forward. Let's do that again. Back, breathe in. Exhale, crisscross. Back, breathe in. Exhale, crisscross. All right, shake out the arms and hands, shake and swing. Beautiful. Let's stretch those legs out. Hey, Ellis is with us. Good morning, Ellis. All right, here we go. Stretch out those legs. Pull the flesh away from your sitting bones if that's good for you. Flex those ankles. Try and straighten your knees if you can. And then point the toes. And then flex one and point the other. Flex one and point the other. Flex, point, switch, switch. Breathe. Nice. Let's take those toes back as if the tips of your toes are trying to point back towards your forehead. All right, point the toes and then keep the ankles like that, but just bring the toes back. Let me scoot back a little bit more so my feet are on camera. All right, so we're pointing the toes, keep the ankles like that, just bring the toes back. And I'm going to ask you to go back and forth. We adjust with the toes as you breathe. Trying to get the blood circulation all the way down to your most extreme points on the body, the tips of the toes. Keep moving them and breathing. And then relax. Circle the ankles a few times. Let the feet flop outward. Let the knees bend slightly. And just slide your hands from your hips to your knees and all the way to your ankles or wherever the distance is for you. Maybe you can go even farther than your ankles, maybe fingers come to the toes. Wherever your hands reach, that's fine. Once you get there, allow the body to sort of just collapse, soft and heavy. Drop the head, and we'll stay down in our caterpillar pose for 5 deep, long, slow, full breaths. Every time you inhale, let the air just come in easily, and when you exhale, sink down a little deeper into your forward fold, softer and heavier, more released, more trusting that everything is fine and you can let go. Wonderful. Let's sit in the half straddle now, bringing one leg out to the side and the other leg can be bent. If this is uncomfortable for you, this leg could be anywhere. That's a good spot for your balance and your whatever issues you're dealing with in your hips, knees, or wherever. All right, nice. Let's get ready for a nice side stretch. Take that hand on the long leg, stretch the hand towards the ankle, and bring the other hand all the way over. Feel stretch from your hip all the way through your side body, armpit, elbow, even the palm of your hand. Spread your fingers wide. We'll stay here for 3 long breaths in and out. Rise up. Both hands reach up. Find your prayer and just close your eyes, bring your hands to your heart. Sit quiet for a moment. We'll switch sides. Tuck that one leg in, stretch the other leg out. Hand on the long extended leg and slide it down towards your ankle. Wherever it goes is fine. Bring the other arm over. And just get that good side stretch going. Breathe air into wherever you feel a sensation, especially if it's an intense sensation. Give it some air, feed it some energy, give it some love. When you're ready, come up. Lift both arms. Find your prayer, close your eyes, and just sit quiet for a moment. If you're ready, we'll extend both legs out. So this is a full straddle sit, and you can take, your legs can be more closer in if that's what you need. You're not competing with me, you're not competing with yourself at a younger age. It's okay. Wherever you are, accept yourself with love and appreciation for this wonderful body you have. Okay, so hands are on top of the thighs. We're just going to go back and forth a little bit here. Reach for the ankle or toes, and then the other side. Sliding the hands up and down the tops of the legs. Allow the hands to actually press into the flesh just a little bit. And when you feel like things are getting kind of loose and you're ready, come up, and we're going to bring the hands in front of the knees and walk them forward a few steps. Once you find a good spot for your hands that you're content with, bend the elbows and then push back. So we're just exploring that straddle stretch. Don't expect to have an extreme stretch, especially if you're new to this particular move. So be careful, be gentle. This inner thigh is super sensitive. It's easy to go too far. We don't want to be sore tomorrow or today or the next day. We want to be feeling good, right? So keep it super gentle, and remember, breathing is the most important part of all of these exercises. Most important is breathing. Second most important is awareness. Awareness, acceptance, appreciation, the 3 A's. All right, we found our range of motion here. Go ahead and just find the middle zone. So not your extreme spot, not your comfort zone, but somewhere in the middle. Beautiful. And look over one shoulder. And face forward, breathe in. Look over the other shoulder and exhale. Take your time back and forth. You're certainly welcome to stay in any part of this stretch. If you want to stay looking back for a while and breathe into your sensations, I recommend you do that. If you like the back and forth, connected to breath, then do the back and forth, connected to breath. Nice. All right, face forward again, and let's try the full range of motion. Back down, pushing up. Breathe in. Exhale down and come up. One more time, down and up. All right, I release you from the straddle. Bring those legs in. Take your hands behind you on the ground and just lean back against your arms. Jiggle the legs, flip the legs, the feet back and forth a few times. Jiggle them again, maybe go in and out with the feet. All right, take a moment to bring that right knee up, and the heel comes close to the hip. When you've got that, we're going to reach your 2 fingers on your right hand and grab onto that big toe. Lift the heel. Push the heel forward as far as it'll go. You should feel a nice stretch in your shoulder. Pull the elbow and the knee as far back as they'll go. And we're just going to go back and forth a few times, breathing in and out. I always like to go a few more times than what feels like is normal. Let the routine kind of set in, let the body feel secure and get really into it. All right, let's see if we can stretch it forward again. And then straight leg or near straight, lift the knee, lift the whole leg up. Bring it all the way to the floor, touch the floor with your heel and bring it back up again. Let it go as high as it wants. And then drop it down and release. Let's come back on our hands behind the hips, lean into those hands and just flop your legs. Take a nice breath in and out. Nice, all right, let's bend the left knee, bring the heel close to the hip, reach 2 fingers on your left hand to the big toe, lift the heel, push it forward, feel the stretch in your shoulder. Pull the knee and elbow back, as far back as they can go, and back and forth with breath. All right, 2 more times. Stretch it forward, lift that heel up to the ceiling or as high as it wants to go. Slowly drop it down, let the heel touch the floor, and then lift it back up. Find that point where it can't go any farther. And drop that leg down. Sweet. All right. Let's take a moment on your yoga mat. Slide down onto your backside. All right. Drop both knees to the left. Turn your head to the right. Arms out from your shoulders. And release your tailbone. All right, let's take that right leg, knees are to the left. Take your back leg, your right leg, your top leg, and cross it over and just hook that heel under the knee. So this is a version of a reclined spinal twist. Now take your back arm, your right arm, and circle it around as big a circle as you can, using your full use of your shoulder, your ball and socket shoulder joint. Reach up, breathe in, reach down, exhale. And return the hand to the ground. Relax, release, think softness, heaviness. All right, unhook that heel from the knee and bring both knees up. Let's take a moment before we drop both knees over to the other side. Turning the head to the opposite direction. So knees go one way, nose goes the other way, unless that's difficult for your neck, and then you're certainly welcome to reposition your head in a way that helps you relax. But relax every part of the body. Let go. Let's take that back leg, the left leg, and hook the heel under the knee of the right leg. Recline spinal twist. And move the back arm through a big slow circle connected to breathing. Arm to rest on the floor. Release everything. Trust yourself enough to let go all that you're holding. Quiet the mind. When you're ready, we're going to roll on our back, stretch the arms overhead, stretch the legs out, and long body stretch. Big breath in. Feel free to yawn or sigh. Ooh, whatever you need to do. Awesome. And let's come back up to seated. But guess what? We're not going to just do a seat. We're going to try and find that balance point, the boat pose, the boat asana. So bring your fingertips behind your knees and lift the lower parts of the legs up. So the lower part of the leg, the shin area, is parallel to the floor, and the two shins are parallel to each other. You can hold on to those knees and pull the chest a little closer to your thighs. Lift your face, shoulders squeeze back. If you can and want to, you can release your hands to float out to the side. Reach the arms up overhead. Bring your right hand down to touch your left toes, and then switch. Let's just do that a few times. and come to boat pose again, arms out to the side. Grab behind the knees again, and see if you can straighten the left leg. Bring it down, straighten the right leg. Bring it down. Maybe try and straighten both legs. Beautiful. Come on down. We're going to get onto our hands and knees for the table pose. And I bet you know what's coming, Audrey. Just a little bit of cat and cow. Can you tolerate it? I hope so, because we're doing it. All right, let's get up there. Keep those wrists under the shoulders and fingers are spread wide. Make sure your knees are under your hips and arch the back up. Drop the head, drop the tailbone. Sway the back down, let the face and tailbone rise. Make sure you're not scrunching in your shoulders and collapsing. Keep strength in the arms and hands. All right, so cat, lift the middle of the chest, drop the head and tailbone. Cow, drop the middle of the chest, lift the head and tailbone back and forth with breath. All right, come back to your flat back. Look around your shoulder for your hip, and then look around your other shoulder for your hip. Stick those hips out, but you probably aren't going to see them, and it's okay. And try bending the opposite elbow. Now, this is a nice, slow, stretch and breathe movement. Come back to the center and return to cat and cow. Arch it up and slow it down. All right, come up to your knees. We're going to do the mini mountain pose. So take your right leg out to the side, roll those shoulders back, make sure you're feeling strong on your knees. You can always put a little extra yoga mat pad under those knees if this is difficult for you, if it's too hard a floor. We're going to extend the right leg out to the side and then slide that hand down towards the knee and the other hand slide over. Coming back up, bring the hand that was up in the air and bring it all the way to the floor next to the other knee. Put some weight on it and reach your long leg arm up. If you can, lift that leg, hover it above the floor a bit. Drop the foot, lift the body, and back to mini mountain pose. Roll the shoulders back. Let's take the other leg out to the side. Slide the hand down towards the knee or a little past the knee. Side stretch. Windmill the hands all the way over. Hand finds the floor. And we hold a nice strong chest and arm extension. If you can, float that foot up a few inches above the floor. Strengthen the IT band on the side of the thigh, up into the hip. Foot to the floor. Bring the body up and come back to mini mountain. Roll the shoulders back. And if you can, let's just sit on the hips on the heels. If you find that's difficult, you could use a pillow, sit on a pillow, or put the pillow under the knees, wherever is needed. And as you sit back, you might want to push your calf muscle off to the side, allowing the knees to really find a good compressed position. Lovely. All right. Hands to prayer pose. Take a moment. And stretch the arms out. Bring them back. Lift the face. Bring the hands to the floor behind the feet. And lift the hips up off the heels. Slowly coming back. Crisscross, give yourself a hug. And sway. Lift those elbows up and look at the ceiling. Breathe in. Bring those elbows right in by your belly button. Ground the back. Drop the head. Exhale. Notice breathing in and out. Look up with the elbows. Bring those elbows down towards your belly button. Ground your back. Drop your head. Exhale. 3 more times. Breathe in and out. Open the arms wide, let them drift back, lift the face, breathe in. And give yourself a hug with the other arm on top this time. Walk the fingers back just a little bit behind your shoulders, sway. Lift the elbows, look up at the ceiling, breathe in. And bring the elbows down towards the belly button, round your back, drop your head, exhale. Keep it moving, breathe in and out. This time as you bring the elbows up, reach them up, open the arms like a tulip blossom opening, and bring them all the way down. Let's come back into a forward fold to reverse what we just did. Reaching forward, ground the back, drop the head. Awesome. We're going to come into inverted table now. Hands are next to the hips. Put the feet on the floor, but the heels not so close to the hips. Lift the hips up into your inverted table. Look up at the ceiling. Breathe in. Look at your knees. Exhale. Keep moving. Breathe in and out. Look up. Look at your knees. One more breath in. Let's come out of this and bring your hips back between your hands, straighten your legs, and forward fold. This is a straight back forward fold. Reach way beyond your toes if you can. Look down between your knees. And then come back up. All right. So come up to a standing pose. And bring your hands up. Reach and reach. We're bending our knees one at a time, shifting our weight on our hips, reaching the hand up. So reach and reach. Stand tall, bring the hands up, breathe in, bring them back, let her wide, and straight up overhead, bend the knees, swim with the arms. And we're going to reverse swim backwards. Keep Keep those knees bent. You can bounce a little bit if you want. Stand tall. Magic hands lift. Turn palms down, push down. Palms up, lift, breathe in. Push it down. Let's lift a knee all the way up to the chest. Press it down. Same leg, lift. Press it down. Lift it up. Press it down. One more time. Lift up. Press it down. Change sides. Lift a knee, breathe in. Press it down. Inhale up and down. Lift it up and down. One more time. Up and down. Kick and flick. Kick, flick, kick, flick. If you have the room in your house, turn around in a circle. Kick and flick. Let's go the other way around our circle. Kick and flick. This is for you, Audrey. You put up with the cat and cow, and you get to have fun. Legs are apart. Feet are pointed out at a diagonal. Bring the knees down over the toes and reach it up. Hands stroke the top of the thighs down to the knees, up to the hips. Exhale and inhale as you do a little bit of a squat. Straddle squat. Bring it up. Lower it down. Bring it up. Lower it down. One more time. Up and down. Turn the toes to face forward and hands to the floor. Move your hips in a figure eight. Let the head hang. Change direction, go the other way. Hand to the middle, left hand to the middle, sweep the right hand up to the ceiling. Reach for the ceiling, look up in the direction that hand went. Just circle your wrist up there. Now circle the whole arm. Breathe in and out. Bring it down, change hands, sweep the other hand up. Reach for the ceiling, look up, circle your wrist. And circle the whole arm using the shoulder. Hands to the floor. Take your hands and walk them over by your right foot. Make that right foot suddenly turn into your front foot. Turn the body. Look down at your toes. Drop your head. Should feel a nice stretch through the hamstring here, through the back of the thigh, towards the hip. Come back to the middle. And over the other way, turn both feet to the left, one hand on either side of the left foot, drop your head. And back to the front. Okay, come over the way we were before, turning to the right, turn both feet, hands on the floor, and switch over into your plank pose. Hold your plank. If you want to do some fancy moves, you can come out of your plank anytime you're tired. It's not a problem. If you want to try little fancy moves, left hand, touch left hip, and back down. Right hand, touch right hip, and back down. Left hand, touch right shoulder, and back down. Right hand, touch left shoulder. Hold your plank. Let's bring right knee to right elbow and back. And left, come back. Spider-Man. Climbing up a building. All right, hold your plank. Slowly transition to downward dog. Drop the head, push the tailbone up and back, push your hands into the mat, push your shoulders away from your hands. Walk your feet a little closer to your hands. Drag your fingers all the way to your toes. And reach your hands up overhead. Bend your knees. And come slowly back up to standing. Take your right hand back. Watch the fingers all the way back. Go far back. Down by the floor next to your foot. And forward. Keep watching your fingers up, 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 up. Take a big breath in. You gotta go all the way back. And down by the floor. One more time, all the way around. Bring it down. Left hand forward and up. Look at your fingertips. Gotta go all the way back. Bend the knees, bring it down, right past the foot on the floor and forward. Reach it up, breathe in. Reach it back, keep looking at your fingertips. Drop it down by the foot and pull. Both hands up. Stand tall, reach up. And hands out to the side. Bring your hands to your hips. Feet a little bit wide. We're going to pick one foot up. Squat, squat, squat. Can you bring your knee up to shoulder level? How about just, maybe just to the hips? Beautiful. Stand tall again for me. Reach it up, breathe in. And let's take a moment to get into our lunge. So the front leg is bent, the back leg is straight. The back foot is across the yoga mat, the front foot is along the yoga mat. Float the arms up, forward and back. Think about sinking your pelvis down, at the same time lifting your head up. Create a space in the torso, in the spine, in the chest, in the belly. As you inhale, bring your hands to the other position. So either palm up or palm down, doesn't matter. Whatever you do when you breathe in, switch it over to the other way. Find the position you like the best. Alright, stay in that good position. Drop your back hand to the leg. Lift your front hand up and back a little bit. Graceful warrior. And swim the hands through a cycle and a half. Touch the floor by your foot. Come backstroke, a cycle and a half. Touch your leg, lift your hand in front. And continue with breath. Rise back. Hold your warrior. Turn your hands as you breathe. Let's switch over the other way. Keep turning those hands as you breathe. Lift the head, sink the pelvis. Graceful warrior. Lift the front hand and gracefully arch it back. Coming back to warrior two. Hold. Cycle the arms forward 1.5 times. Touch the floor by your foot and lift backstroke 1.5 times. And graceful warrior. Back to warrior 2. Turn your hands as you breathe. Beautiful. Face forward, heels in, toes in. Heels in, toes in. Come back to mountain pose, stand tall, reach the arms up. Pull mangoes, pull mangoes. Reach and let your hips sink on one side and then the other. Reach your both arms up, find your prayer, pull it to your heart. And let's come back to seated. Well, that was a nice little bit of a exertion of the movement and standing and kicking and flicking. It was good though, right? Awesome. Take a moment to settle in. You can be seated in any position that's comfortable for you. I would recommend your back is straight and your belly is released. Hands can rest on your knees perhaps, palm up. Close the eyes. Just notice the energy level in the body. Maybe you feel your heart beating. Maybe you feel the blood moving through your veins, your arteries, reaching down to arms and legs, through the torso, up the neck. I'm going to suggest you try breathing with a lot of effort in the belly muscles. So really expand the belly out, pushing out in all directions as you allow air to move in to fill that space you're creating inside. And then squeeze the belly in all directions. Exhale, forcing air out, either the nose or the mouth, as you like. Breathing in and out. As you breathe in and out, really use the belly muscles. But let everything else in the body be passive and just reacting to the breath as it comes in and out. This is all about abs working hard to make the breath happen, and everything else is passive. Lovely. Release the intention and allow breath to be however it wants to be, its natural rhythm, its natural way of entering and exiting the body. Blink your eyes open. And as we breathe in and out, we're going to take our eyes all the way through the full edge of our vision. in a big, slow circle, breathing in and out. Your hands can be resting. I'm just trying to accentuate what my eyes are doing so you can understand what I'm asking you to do. Connect your movement of your eyes only, the hands are resting, to your breath, breathing in at the top and out at the bottom. And as your eyes circle around slowly, try to see and name everything you see around you, whatever it might be. Notice the items in your house or in wherever you are. See them and give them a name. Know what they are. Connecting those synapses in the brain, keeping the brain agile and young and active. Let's go the other way. Turn the circle around. If you have a tendency to want to circle your eyes really fast, maybe try it. See how that works. If you want to try and swirl them around, you might get a little dizzy. But you're sitting, I think, so it should be okay. Okay, my gentle friends, now we're going to do the same thing but with the eyes closed. And instead of actively turning the pupils in your eyes around and around, just let it be a sense. The eyes are actually still, but you have a sense of traveling around the eye orbit, up by the eyebrows and down by the cheeks. So the same thing we were doing before, except it's only in the thought of it, not the actual movement. And breathe with the thought. Eyes are not actually moving, it's just you're thinking about the edge of your eye orbits. Circular opening in the skull that allows the eyeballs to sit right there. Turn around, go the other way around your circle in intention only, not actual movement. And now, I ask you to open up and look at me for a minute. Have the eyes, they're not actually moving, it's just your awareness going up and splitting. So you're not really going cross-eyed, it's just an awareness of where your eyes might want to look someday in some way. All right, let's try that. Eyes are closed. Breathing in. Our energy rises up to the eyebrows, splits apart, goes out towards the temples, comes down to the cheekbones and merges at the nose bridge and up to the eyebrows, and energy splits apart, goes left and right. Breathe in and out. Now for many of you this could be a challenge. Something to work on. And it's especially nice to work on something like your breath and your energy awareness of your eye sockets as a type of meditation or as a way to try and lull yourself to sleep at night. Let's try going the opposite way. Bring the energy together at the bridge of the nose, down towards the cheeks, split apart left and right, come up on the outside of the temples, and then back towards the eyebrows and in. So we're coming together at the top and splitting apart at the bottom. Breathe in and out. On your next inhalation, bring that awareness and that energy and that focus to the crest of your eyebrows, the very highest point at the very top of your eye orbital, and we're going to go straight up from there. Take it up to your hairline. Eyes are closed. This is all about energy and awareness intention, focus of your attention and intention. Keep breathing in and bring that line of energy from the crest of your eyebrows up to your hairline, up to this very top of your head, either side of the middle, to the very back, and then down. And think about those sort of ropey muscles at the back of your neck that go up towards the skull and down towards your shoulder blades. Let's bring the energy from the right eye over the top of the head and down the back of the neck on that right side where that ropey muscle is. At the same time, the left eye's energy goes up to the top of the head and then down the back of the skull towards the muscles at the back of the neck on the left side. Okay, so let's come back to our eyes. Breathe in, lift the energy up to the top of the head and back. Keep traveling down either side of the spine, all the way to the tailbone, left and right of the center line. Inhale, we go all the way back to the tailbone. Exhale, gather up energy in the tailbone, left and right of the spine, and bring it all the way back to the eyes. Exhale it all the way back to the eyes. Beautiful. Let's do the last few minutes together. Interlock your fingers, squeeze and release. Breathe deep. Move the hands in a circle, close to the chest and away. In, up, and away. Reverse. Keep squeezing and releasing. Keep breathing. Stretch the arms out, bring them up. Thank you so much for a good 60 minutes of stretch and breathe yoga together. Friends helping friends. Stay healthy, stay happy, stay balanced, stay peaceful. Believe that peace is possible and love yourself no matter what. You are a miracle and amazing, and I'm super, super grateful for each and every one of you. Have a lovely day. Namaste. See you on Thursday. Ciao for now.